Alright, what's up everybody? This is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, your Las Vegas realtor, bringing you another property tour. So today we are here in the city of Las Vegas on the west side of town, master plan community called Summerlin. The name of this neighborhood is called Red Rock. So we're going to be taking a look at this home. Well, actually, Red Rock Country Club. I'm sorry. Disclosures. Now, I just want to give a quick shout out to Simply Vegas agent Josh Hayes for allowing me to do this video tour. So this asking price on this home is $1,120,000. It was built in 2003. Property is 4,391 square feet. Has a total of 4 bedrooms, 2 dens, and a total of 5 toilets, 3-car garage. So 3-car on this side. It is a little bit hot today. I think it's about 108 today, but you have a nice little breeze. Forgot to mention the style of this home is a Mediterranean style. What you see is a lot of these homes out here will have that Mediterranean style, as you can see here. You do have the nice mountain views here. What I like about this is in this neighborhood, you see this mountain ridge here, okay? They actually have lights that turn on. Also, this home does back up into a golf course too as well. Landscape fully matured. You got some stamped concrete here, a couple steps to come up. Takes you through an iron gate. Now you do have vegetation that goes along the stucco here. One of the things that you're going to see in a home inspection report for something like this, you're going to run into some issues. They will request that you remove this. However, it does look nice and it appeals to the style of the home, as you can see. Reason why home inspectors will request to move this off, it's not a big deal, but it could actually ruin the stucco, but it still looks like it's in good condition. Here's your courtyards. You do have some water features here, and also you do have some lights. Now what I like about this is that you have the stamped concrete here. It's about 36 inches wide that takes you right off to the back to overlook the golf course. Now all the windows that you see are all vinyl windows. This is a spray-on texture when it comes to the stucco. We have an 8-foot door. This is a 36-inch wide on the door here. Now coming in to the home, lock this door here. So as we come in, we kind of have a small little entryway here. Off to the right, we have a den. So this would be pretty much your office here. Looks like they do have some sort of speakers or surround sounds right there. That's what it looks like. Not too sure what this is. So if you do an inspection on a home like this, make sure you ask the home inspector to take this off to take a look at the wiring in the back here. And also the wiring is back here, because some home inspectors won't do that. But that's something that you should probably request. But this would be definitely utilized as an office. You have 18 by 18 tile. The tile on this is not a porcelain tile. Not too sure what type of stone. This feels like a travertine tile or a terracotta type of stone. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below. Now the bones of this home is pretty good here. However, there's some things that I would change, but what's great about this, it gives you a really clean slate. Okay, let's start off by going this way here. So we've got orange peel texture throughout. We have a 1/2 inch on the bullnose along the wall here. So we have another room here, and this is a junior suite, but take a look at this. You have the 18 by 18 tile, then it transfers into a wood-like tile that is 16 by 6 on here. Take a look at this, bathrooms here. And the bathroom cabinets on here, the vanity is only a 30-inch vanity with a European cabinet front door. But if you take a look at the drawer itself, you do have the staple cabinets with the side glides. So you can definitely make this thing look custom. The countertops on here, You have a Corian countertops with a cast iron sink. Now, during this build, you did have an option to do 2 sinks, I believe, on this one. You do have the original cast iron tub, and you have your 6x6 subway tile that's stacked all the way to the top. Now it looks like this one has 4 can lighting. This room is 14 by 14, so it's a pretty decent size room. You have your closet, 2x8 standard here. Okay. 6-panel door. What we have here is our storage, which I'm not going over there because I'm scared. You got your powder, pretty large powder. Wow, look at that unique mirror right there. Here we have our 2-car garage and our 3-car, it looks like. Let me turn this on here. So you have a 3/4 Life Master garage door opener. I believe this is a chain drive. You have your hot water heater here. Now keep in mind, if you are doing an FHA loan, you're probably going to request straps to be done before you do the appraisal, so keep that in mind. So if you're going to negotiate a deal, you should already know that as an agent. Now this is a gas. Also, for one of the preventative measures, you should have a PVC that has a 45-degree angle and that spits the water out just in case if this thing floods. You do have your soft water, which is really nice. You have your side access door to the back, and you have your panel box. Let's take a look at this panel box here. Okay, so right here breaks down the GFI, bedrooms, bathrooms, master, whatever it is. Now, the amperage, make sure to always get with the electrician too to make sure you got the right amperage. Sometimes what happens is you may run like a blow dryer and next thing you know it pops. Check the amperage on it. I'm not an electrician. Remember, this is just for entertainment purposes only. Here's the 3rd-car garage here. Okay, definitely could be painted inside here, cleaned up a little bit. Let's hit this garage door, boom. There it is. Come back into the house. Let's take a look. Oops. Dang, I just slammed the door. Here's your formal dining, okay? You do have 4-can lighting, pre-wired for chandelier, and you have 2 speakers. You got the 3-inch baseboards all the way around. Now, as you can see with this tile, you can see the grout lines are white, right? Now, when we go to more the high traffic areas, as you can see, they start to get a little bit darker throughout. So definitely you could seal it. Clean and sealed. This looks to be an aftermarket part. As far as the travertine, looks like this was added after the fact. And also the blinds here. You got 4-can lighting and also speakers too as well. You got 9-foot ceilings on the 1st floor. Not too sure what this is right here. Just a little nook, I guess. Coming down this way, we have the kitchen, family room. You got the European cabinets. You got your 2-inch granite here, which they did a really good job on the granite. And this is where it shows that this granite's a little bit more expensive. You see how it kind of like flows and mirrors? What they did was, this was originally flipped over like this. They cut it then they flipped it down so that way all this match. So they did the right job on here. Now, if you see the patterns where it doesn't flow together, that means it's just probably a countertop that they just barely have enough and they're just piecing it together. Normally those are going to be a little bit cheaper. So this granite is going to be a little bit more expensive. And by doing that, it's going to really give you your customized look. Again, we have the European cabinets. I don't know if you guys can see that. Now, one trick that you can do is if you're trying to save some money, right, and trying to get that high-end custom look, especially if you're flipping a property or you're buying a home around $400,000, but you want to get that custom look, you can buy the front doors with the European cabinets like this if you're into this. But then with the drawers itself, just go with the standard staple cabinets, MDFs with the side glides, and you don't need the soft shuts. However, with these type of cabinets, you definitely need handles, because the reason why you don't want to grab this too much is then you end up scratching things, right? You don't want to scratch your cabinets. All appliances are included in the sale of this transaction. So it looks like they installed the dual basin, and this is a upgrade too as well. Nice. So we have like a 5-foot slide here. This is kind of odd. No, this doesn't even look like a 6-foot slide. Let me see. Let me measure it out. 1, 2. Damn, this is like a 5-foot. I've never seen one of these. Interesting. Vinyl slide. Okay. Let's come on out. Oh, nice. You got the. Ooh, love the breeze. Now somebody's chilling and relaxing. Hear that? So you got the. Oh, somebody playing Lenny Kravitz. I'm gonna have to talk over this a little bit so that way I don't get demonetized. Ooh, look at that. I'm gonna take you guys back here now. Because this is all open, a couple things that you need to be aware of. Could you possibly have snakes? Maybe. These are the things that you do have to just be aware of. It is on a golf course. Okay, forget what hole this is, but this is actually a fun course. We played here with the GLVAR. It's a tournament with a bunch of realtors. But I mean, take a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Right? Yeah. Now, right across the street over there, the next home over, right, or the next community, you can see it kind of up on the hill. That is the Ridges. But here's the home here. Now, the reason why this is at 1.1 million is because of the location, the neighborhood. This is a neighborhood that is gated within a gated community and also armed guard. So all your trash would go here, your side access. Here's the access to the door. The AC units, I tell you what, you buy a home at this age, you might as well consider a home warranty. Alright, let's take a look here. Definitely do love the little fire thing right here. That's kind of cool. Alright. Got the balcony, okay. Look at that, you got the speaker right here. This is an expensive Bose speaker system right here. This is not cheap right here. Alright, let's go back inside. Let's go upstairs. Let me take a look at this. Isn't that cool? So, the stairs here, we got about a 50-inch staircase on this one. You got 2 different landings here. This was painted after the fact. The rails here. Carpets are nice and plush, but definitely could be changed out. Notice the flooring is all different patterns. So at the end of the day, overall the bones is good. You're probably gonna put about $300,000 into this, and you can make this look really nice. So this is a little bit unique. So take a look at this. We come in here, porcelain tile. Then not too sure what this is here. Then you come into the built-in library or office. Again, you have the speakers. With the built-in. Okay, very unique. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe about 300,000 into this. You can really trick this thing out. I guess if you have the money, you can trick anything out, right? Okay, we've got some cabinets here. Right across, we have the laundry, washer and dryer, front loaded. Again, you got your upper cabinets, 9 foot on the ceilings here. Off to the left, we have another junior suite, and this is a pretty large junior suite here. Now this suite here is 14 by 14, so it's pretty large. So your cable is going to go there. You have 3 can lighting on here. You have a light baby blue paint on here. Rocker switches definitely needs to be changed out. You have that discoloration. Coming across here, we have closet, and we got 12 by 12 on the flooring, 30 inches on the vanity, cast iron tub. I'd definitely save that tub. All this could be refurbished for sure. For sure. Same room, junior suite. Looks like they added a cable over there. HOAs here should be $245 a month. Taxes, $7,628. If you are interested in this property, the earnest money deposit is $50,000. What is an earnest money deposit? Basically, it's an agreement between you and the seller that you guys both agree. Right, once you go on the contract, you're going to take that money, you're going to deposit into an escrow account. Should you breach the contract, you're letting the seller know they have a right to keep your earnest money deposit. Well, take a look at this. The flooring on here is 12 by 12 on here for this master. Master on here is large, however, there's no light, so I definitely would have to pre-wire some lights here. This bedroom is 30 by 25. You do have a balcony off on this side here. This is where your TV would go. So you can literally section this off, put a bed here, and also another couch. You can definitely section this thing off, or you have like a master retreat. Coming off into the balcony here, you get the south side of the strip. Right there's the M Casino. Right across the street again, we have the Ridges. Okay. Now I always talked about this. I can see what's going on. Quick tip. So it looks like you have some water that runs down here, all the way down to the flooring. And this should be changed every once in a while right here on the door trim right here, because eventually what happens is water gets right there and you kind of see what's going on, especially on this side too right here. You see what I'm saying? But this could be a very easy fix. But that's the one thing about owning a home versus renting. You got to deal with a bunch of maintenance, and if you don't consistently maintain your home, as things like break right away or you see things, what happens is now you have deferred maintenance and you're like, okay, I'm gonna let that go, I'm gonna let this go. Then things starts to add up. Again, you got the European cabinets with the full overlays, and you got your Corian here. Corian's purple. Coming into your walk-through closet. Now this is a pretty large closet. This closet is definitely bigger than my master bedroom. What's crazy is like how many of you guys really want to see my home and what my home looks like. I told you, if you guys want to see my home, we got to hit 1 million subscribers. Then I'm going to show you my home. However, what you're going to realize is that I don't have a custom home. I have a regular track home. Location is like unbelievable. And the payments on the home on a mortgage, $930 a month. Now that is crazy. I initially bought my primary residence as an investment property because of the location, but then I liked the location so much I just never left. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are about this property, if you can see yourself living here. Now we're into this video for about like 20 minutes, so I definitely want to finish this video up. Now I'll have the link in the description below for the full details of this property. Okay. And I'm just curious. I want to know what you would pay for it. How much do you think it would cost to rehab this home? Now the other thing is that I wanted to mention, if you're going to rehab this home, do not rehab the interior as a modern style, because European and modern just doesn't really mix, especially the elevation of the home here. And I don't like when rehabbers do that. It just doesn't make any sense. Now if this was like a modern exterior, then by all means do it. But this is a traditional Mediterranean type of home. Well guys, let me know in the comments below again what your thoughts are. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Maybe now's the time to subscribe. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas.